Opting for RFID solutions with proprietary middleware can lead librarians to compromise the institution's investment in various ways. Let's go through detailed disadvantages and why this approach could be considered a wrong practice. Vendor lock-in and long-term dependency. Dependence on a single vendor. By choosing an RFID solution with proprietary middleware, libraries become dependent on that vendor for all future support, updates, and integration. If the vendor ceases operations, changes their terms, or even increases the price, the library will have little recourse but to comply or invest heavily in changing the entire system. Limited flexibility. The institution will lose flexibility to adapt or integrate with newer technologies, as the middleware may not be compatible with other hardware or software solutions without the vendor's intervention. System downtime and reliance on middleware stability. Central point of failure. Middleware often acts as a central hub managing the interaction between the RFID system and the library management software, LMS. Any malfunction in the middleware could bring the entire RFID system, self-checkout, book tracking, inventory, to a halt. Even minor bugs or glitches could disrupt daily operations, leading to delayed or interrupted services. Delays in issue resolution. Since the library cannot fix middleware issues in-house, it must rely on the vendor's technical support to resolve problems. If the vendor is slow or unavailable, the downtime can result in significant disruption, affecting the user experience and operational efficiency. Data security risks. Security breaches. Proprietary middleware often holds or processes sensitive patron data, such as borrowing history, personal information, and access logs. A security vulnerability or breach in this middleware can expose sensitive data to unauthorized access, leading to privacy violations and potential legal consequences. Limited control over security measures. The library has limited control over the security mechanisms implemented within the proprietary middleware, relying solely on the vendor to ensure data protection. Any failure on their part could lead to substantial reputational and financial damage to the institution. Dependency on middleware for LMS changes. Tied to a specific LMS, middleware creates an additional layer that connects the RFID system with the library's management software. If the library wishes to change its LMS in the future, it will likely require support from the middleware provider, making the transition costly and complex. Limited compatibility. The proprietary middleware may not support a wide range of LMSs, restricting the library's ability to switch to more modern or user-friendly management systems. In the worst cases, switching to a new LMS may require replacing both the middleware and the RFID hardware, increasing costs and disruption. Increased costs over time. Ongoing licensing fees. Proprietary middleware often comes with ongoing maintenance, licensing, or subscription fees. These costs can escalate over time, making the initial RFID investment far more expensive in the long run. High switching costs. If the library ever needs to change vendors or upgrade the system, transitioning away from proprietary middleware may require entirely new hardware and software purchases, further compounding costs. Lack of standardization and integration issues. Limited integration with other systems. Proprietary middleware may not follow industry standards, making it difficult to integrate with other tools or systems the library might want to use in the future, example, payment gateways, campus management systems, or third-party apps. Innovation stagnation. Since the library is reliant on a single vendor for updates and new features, they may find that the system becomes outdated or lacks the latest innovations that open, standardized systems might provide. Conclusion. Compromising investment. Librarians who specifically request RFID solutions with proprietary middleware risk making the institution's investment vulnerable to vendor-related limitations. This dependency leads to long-term costs, stifles innovation, and creates significant operational risks that could have been avoided by choosing open, standards-based solutions. Avoiding proprietary middleware ensures the library has control over its RFID system, data security, and future adaptability, ultimately safeguarding the institution's financial and technological interests.